Hello everybody. This will be my thoughts and review of the first episode of American Gods. They changed a few things in it, but so far it's pretty good and pretty accurate to the book. Having Ricky Weiler as Shadow, and then you also have a very good actor playing Mr. Wednesday, Ian McShane, really good actor from Deadwood and a few other things. You also have Dane Cook playing Robbie, who is Shadow's best friend, who dies at the beginning, spoiler alert. And then playing as Laura Moon, they have Emily Browning, who was in quite a few movies. One of my favorites, which would be Sucker Punch, but I'll have to check into what else she was in later. She was also in a series of Unfortunate Events with Jim Carrey, Pompeii, and the movie Uninvited. As for Dane Cook, decent comedian, and let's see what Ricky Weiler has been in before. He also played in the TV show The 100, which I only got a few episodes in, didn't really watch it that much. But as for this review, we are looking at American Gods. Some of the changes that I noticed, such as like Ilquist, where she was actually a hooker in the original series, having sex with a married man, I believe a senator at that point, but in the show it shows her as a woman looking for somebody on Tinder, as well as the reason why that Shadow fell asleep on the plane. That was interesting, but in the actual book, these are small nitpicky things, that Mr. Wednesday asked him to take the job, and when Mr. Wednesday fell asleep, the plane landed for a layover, and Shadow just got off and left, and they decided to drive the rest of the way to Eagle Point. The fight between him and Matt Sweeney was interesting too. The reason why. In the TV show, Matt Sweeney just wanted to fight him just because, and plus he offered him the gold coin and how it was done as a compensation for the fight. But in the book that I've read, and I am reading the book as we speak now, not right now, but I'm going to finish it pretty soon. The reason that he wanted to fight him in the book is because Wednesday called him a cheapskate or a freeloader, because he bought him 2 rounds of drinks. Matt Sweeney got mad at this and called him a freeloader, and kind of got pissed off and wanted to fight Shadow because of it. Of course, in both instances, Shadow did beat him, and he did learn the coin trick. He just doesn't remember it because he completely blacked out drunk because of the mead that he drank. Mead being made out of honey type alcohol, which is interesting, and is still produced today by some people. The main difference that I thought was interesting, which I'm surprised they didn't go with on the TV show, was Audrey not spitting on Laura's face at the funeral parlor, and then Shadow asking her, what the fuck was that for? Why the hell did you do that? And then Audrey explaining everything that happened with, Laura dying in a interesting situation and how it all happened. And the whole scene in the graveyard where he flipped the coin into the grave, so none none of the gravediggers would find it and whatnot, but in the TV show he flipped it on top and just got sucked down in somehow. And hopefully they don't spread too far from the book. Like, in the next episode we're going to be seeing him, spoiler alert, meeting back up with Laura and her being part of the living dead, and her having the possession of the coin, which is a protective, like, amulet of sorts, or a protective item. And we should be meeting up with her in Shadow's hotel room, and then her explaining on from her point of view on what happened, and telling him that she's sorry and all this other things, and the option that she could have spent the night with him, and then Shadow going to Wednesday's room and finding him in an interesting situation, and explaining the whole fact that he just saw his dead wife in his hotel room. And then onwards to getting some money in a very interesting way. I don't want to he has to just go to Chicago, get some money, and meet up with some people. That is all I'm going to say until next week on Sunday, when we get the next episode on was it May 7th? Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day.